All right, so today we're going to be learning about the letter G, and I wanted to stand at my smartboard so I can show you how to make the letter G using proper letter formation. So we're going to quickly review the letter D that we did on Wednesday of last week, and then we'll move on with the letter G. So we have an uppercase D, lowercase d, lowercase d. D, 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 da, D, da, D, da. When we put the D sound with an accent, we make a slide and it says da, 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 da. All right, so today we're going to be learning about the letter G, and the letter G is the fifth letter that we're going to learn, and it's a consonant, which means it only makes one sound, unlike a vowel who has two sounds that they say their name and the letter sound that they're meant to make. But then the letter G only has one sound because it's a consonant. The letter G is the fourth letter we're going to learn, but it's the seventh letter of the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Seventh letter. You can see it here. Uppercase G and a lowercase g. These are a little tricky to write, so we really want to practice them a lot because it's going to be one of the harder letters that we learn to write. All right, so I'm going to stand here. I'm going to throw the word to you. You say it back to me. So if I say it twice, then you say it twice. And then I'm going to say the sound to you twice, and you're going to say the sound to me twice. Here we go. The name of the letter is G. The name of the letter is G. Say it back. The name of the letter is G. The name of the letter is G. The sound of the letter is G. The sound of the letter is G. You say it back. The sound of the letter is G. The sound of the letter is G. I'm going to get really close for a minute. I want you to watch my lips as I say it. G, G. I'm just pulling my tongue a little back in my throat, and I am spreading my mouth a little wider. G, G. But I'm not touching my tongue up to the top. G, G. Just making that sound come from the back of my throat almost. G, G. That's how you make the G sound. All right. We're going to practice it. G, G. G, G. G, G. G, G. G, G. One more time. G, G. I want you to think of some words that start with the G sound. Where I'm going to show you my alphabet soup can tomorrow, but I'm going to give you one example. One example of a word that starts with the G sound is the word gum. Gum starts with the G sound. So you think of some more words and see if you get them right tomorrow when we do alphabet soup. All right, this is the tricky part. So I'm going to step over here. I want you to really watch how I form this letter. You might have to zoom in the video, whatever you need to do to make it bigger. Let me see if I can actually do that. Let's see. I can zoom this in. It's not going to let me. All right, so I'm going to write it right here on the board and show you how to do an uppercase G. All right, an uppercase G is made of curved lines, so it's a little trickier than the line that a letter that's just made of sticks. So you might have to write this with a highlighter on a piece of paper, or get a parent or a guardian to write highlighter on a piece of paper, and then you trace over with a pencil for practice. But see if you can write this letter. So you're going to start at the top, you're going to curve it down, almost like you're making a circle. But when you get to the middle line, you're going to make a straight line over. So you're going to start at the top like you're making a circle, straight line over in the middle. So this is the letter G, and G says go. So every time I write it, I'm going to say G says go. G says go. G says go. Try to practice that 5 times so you get in the habit of feeling that letter. Make sure you start on the right side and you work your way to the left and then back to the middle. That way you're making it, try not to go this way or your letter's not going to look correct. All right, so a lowercase g is a little easier because we already know how to write a lowercase a. So it is basically an A with a tail. So you're going to start in the middle. You're going to make a circle. Then you're going to make that stick like an A, but you don't stop. You go under. And the hardest part is going to be to curve that tail around. So we don't want to make it like this because then it just looks like it. Some people think that's a Q, or maybe it looks like a 9. We want it to have the right kind of tail. So get my eraser up here. All right, around, down, around, down. G says go. G says go. G says go. You might want to practice that several times before you decide to stop. All right, and then on the next slide, we're going to put the G sound with that A sound, and we're going to make the slide GA. So G, A, GA, like you hear in the word gab. So when you see G and A together, you're going to automatically think GA, GA. And that's it for today. That is all that you're going to learn for the letter G. Be very careful though, because a lot of friends get the letter G and the letter J confused because they sound alike in their names. And the G sound a lot of people make the J sound for the G. So it is G. That's how we make the G sound. And the way I remember it is when I'm really thirsty, I want a gulp of water, and gulp starts with the G. And when I gulp something, I might sound like this. G, g, g. And that kind of sounds like the G sound too. G, g, g. G, g, gum. G, g, go. So think of some words that start with G and see if you get them right in my alphabet soup can tomorrow. Y'all have a great day.